And the headlines. Southwest monsoon RTCZ are anticipated to bring scattered precipitation to the majority of the country.
Super typhoon causes devastation as it rips through the Philippines.
Philippines grapples with catastrophic tornado outbreak.
Pag-asa warns of worse El Nino this year.
Pag-asa La Nina underway, more rain ahead.
And for news reports, your anchors, Jamie Love Garzula
And Raven Monte Alto. Good afternoon,
Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Southwest monsoon or hanging habagat is a weather pattern in our country that is characterized by strong general west or southwest breeze that is responsible for bringing up significant rainfall to the Asian subcontinent in the South and East Asia. Habagat prevails in Luzon intertropical convergence zone will cause rainfalls in Visayas and Mindanao. News to be reported by Miss Uni Villamor.
The alert for flooding and landslides owing to the strong southwesterly winds. The habagat season lasts from July to the first half of October on average. The southwest wind is currently affecting the entire island of Luzon, while an ITCC persists in the Visayas and Mindanao. As a result, most of Luzon can expect rain today, with severe showers possible in the Ilocos, Cordillera, and Central region. In Metro Manila, it will be gloomy with a high possibility of rain during the day. It will also rain in the west and east throughout the day, with a heavy rainfall in the afternoon and evening. There is a minimal possibility of rain in Mindanao this morning, but thunderstorms are expected to hit many parts of the island by the afternoon. That's the most up-to-date information from the Hydro Weather Forecast. Yunhart Villamor reporting.
Thank you for the hydro weather update, Miss Uni Villamor. Apart from that, according to officials, at least 5 people have died as a result of Super Typhoon Hydro, a tropical cyclone or a severe weather disturbance characterized by strong winds and heavy rains which revolve around a central low-pressure area. Super Typhoon Hydro is still wreaking havoc across the archipelago. Over 300,000 individuals sought for emergency refuge. News to be reported by Ms. J. Clarice Raya.
On Tuesday, the cyclone made landfall, bringing winds of 195 km per hour to a popular tourist island. In some areas, flash floods have forced rivers to burst and storm waves have wreaked havoc on coastal villages. The Red Cross chairman has been asked about the current rescue mission. According to him, we must deal with locations that are inaccessible due to road debris, hazardous bridge, and dwindling airports. We don't have the plane, but they are hoping to fix it up so they can go in. Can you tell us how powerful this super typhoon is based on your personal experience?
Typhoon Hydro is a tremendous nightmare for all of us. Crops have been severely damaged by storm, surge, and floods. As you can see, all of our homes have been devastated, and the majority of us are terrified of the enormous sound of the current violent thunderstorm.
For your information, storm surge is the typical rise of water generated by a storm, over and above the predicted astronomical tides. Furthermore, floods are caused by heavy or excessive rainfall in a short period of time. Generally, less than 6 hours is called flash flood, which is what we are experiencing right now. As the noise of the thunderstorm continually interferes, it is always associated with lightning, dense clouds, holes, and strong gusty winds that are all reversed here at the moment. Jane Clarice Raya reporting.
Thank you and keep yourself safe, Miss Raya. In line with sometimes the aftermath of the storm surge, our country also grapples with catastrophic tornado outbreak. When thunderstorms are violent, not only flash floods and landslides must be anticipated, but also tornadoes on the ground and ipo-ipo or water spouts into water. There is also a circulation or rotation of the wind above the thunderstorm cloud when wind shear is significant or when there is a variation in the direction and speed of the winds on the ground. The wind strength is normally 300 to 400 kilometers per hour when it strikes the surface or the ocean. Because Pag-asa has sent to issue a tornado warning, many people were taken aback by the assault of severe tornadoes that hit Manila and Bulacan this week. News to be reported by Ms. Roseanne Alcaide.
This Sunday's tornado that caused intense devastation on Manila lasted about 3 minutes. Their homes were blown away and their establishments in Sampaloc was diminished. This was followed by the destruction of approximately 20 homes in Bulacan on Tuesday, which terrified many locals. Despite the tornado's destructive nature, Pag-asa stated that they lack the ability to give a tornado warning.
Miss, how did you feel when you saw a tornado around your area?
I'm completely petrified. Before, I had only seen tornadoes in movie, but in real life, if you witness one, you may tremble and be unsure what to do.
And that's the latest hydro weather update here. Roseanne Alcaide reporting.
Drought and blackouts as a result of a stronger El Nino. Metro Manila and 27 provinces may experience power outages, while Mindanao will bear the brunt of the outages. According to Pag-asa, temperatures in the eastern Pacific Ocean are rising, indicating a greater El Nino. It will also have an impact on the amount of water in the major dams. News to be reported by Miss Unihart Villamor.
The Philippines, like many other countries in the Asia-Pacific region, is greatly affected by the El Niño Southern Oscillation or ANSEN phenomenon. Particularly, the agriculture and water resources sectors are the two dams within the basin, the Pantabangan Dam and the Angat Dam. Both dams are multi-purpose, used as irrigation, power generation, domestic and water supply. Angat Dam supplies more than 90% of the domestic water of Metro Manila. During the 1997 to 1998 El Nino, there was a reduction of water supply to Metro Manila from Angat Dam from 37 cms to 22 cms, resulting to water rationing as the available water was reduced for 4 hours per day. Can you both tell us what is happening here in your area caused by El Nino?
El Nino has already severely affected the health and food security of so many families and communities here in Metro Manila. I am deeply worried about rising acute malnutrition among children.
The community here in Metro Manila urgently need food, nutrition, water, sanitation, and hygiene, as well as health services. Please help us.
If we notice, people here are calling for help due to the depletion of food and water caused by El Nino. Unihart Villamor reported.
I hope there are good hearts to help the residents of Metro Manila. The impacts indicates that even with abundant surface water resources in the Philippines, water shortage is likely due to population increase and increased economic development. Thank you for the El Nino updates, Miss Uni. Apparently, La Nina continues as the northern hemisphere heads into winter, and forecasters are confident that it will hang around through the rest of the winter. This La Nina, the second in 2 years, will likely transition to ENSO, neutral sometime in the spring. There's about a 60% chance the late spring and summer will feature neutral conditions. La Nina hallmark cooler than average ocean surface is readily apparent across much of the tropical Pacific. Over the past few weeks, cool anomalies have increased in the eastern Pacific, and in general, we see a well-established La Nina pattern. Also characteristic of La Nina is the warmer than average surface temperatures in the far western Pacific. We spend so much time and energy on El Nino and La Nina because they have a substantial impact on winter weather and climate around the globe. News to be reported by Miss Jane Clarice Raya.
Good day, viewers. As of now, La Nina is experiencing by our people. Because of La Nina, there are a lot of certain phenomena we can experience such as typhoons, cold weather, and rain clouds that is normally formed over warm ocean water. La Nina blows all of this warm water to the western Pacific. Do you know that La Nina is an oceanic and atmospheric phenomenon that is the colder counterpart of El Nino? During a La Nina event, the changes in Pacific Ocean temperatures affect the patterns of tropical rainfall from Indonesia to the west coast of South America. Let us some residents that is currently experience the effect of La Nina. Hello, we currently need to know how La Nina affects you.
We cannot go out easily because the plants are almost above our knees due to heavy rainfall. We can't get what we need. And we need help because I heard on the news a typhoon heading to Visayas where we are.
As you can see, the La Nina has a significant impact on these people. They are looking for assistance due to the impending typhoon that will hit their neighborhood. We found another person to inquire us about the effects of La Nina.
I am a vegetable vendor. Our items, prices, and inventories are high due to strong demand caused by heavy rains and typhoons because too much water is causing harm to many crops. Our supplier has raised the price that had has impact on us as well.
As you can see, La Nina had a huge impact on our people. And that's all the information we get to these individuals.
As threats arise, your safety should be placed on the top of the agenda. Here are some safety regulations for you, for everyone's welfare. Always be vigilant for your own survival. Prior to the emergence of hydrometeorological events, have emergency kits and survival packs prepared. These should contain medicines, cash, important documents, whistles, and extra clothes. Store food and clean water enough for 3 days. That's 2 gallons of water per person per day. Prepare candles, flashlights, and extra batteries in case the power goes out. And listen to radio or watch TV for news updates.
During the activities of this hazard, you must stay indoors and listen to the news for weather updates and flood warnings. If you need to evacuate, stay calm. Close the windows, turn off main electricity switch, and bring your survival kit. And finally, after the occurrence of hydrometeorological hazards, return home only after authorities have deemed the area safe. Check your surroundings for damaged electrical cables and fallen posts. Report these to the authorities.
And those are the news updates for today. I am Jamie Magpigar Sula.
I'm Raven Monte Alto, your news anchors for hydro weather, serving for everyone's welfare.